everyone, I'm Miss Tori, and today we're going to be doing the Shim Sham. The Shim Sham is a part of tap's history. It's decades and decades old, and it's kind of hard to nail down who exactly started the Shim Sham. Many people have made their own variations of it, so I encourage you to look it up online. It's really cool, but let's get started. So let me back up a little bit. So we're going to start with a step, spank step. So I'm going to turn to the side. Step, spank step. And you'll notice that my foot kind of is all the way on the ground, both the top part of my foot and the heel. So it's a full step, spank step. Kind of stay flat foot. It's a little different. So I'm going to go step, spank step. Then I'm going to do the left foot, step, spank step. Then I'm going to do it twice on the right foot. I'm going to go step, spank, step, 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 spank, step. So again, the double, I go step, spank, right, left, right, spank, step. So together that sounds step, spank, step, step, spank, step, step. Yeah? So then I do it all the way to the right. So I start left, right, left. So again, on the left foot, that double step is going to go step, spank, left, right, left, spank, step. I'm going to do that sequence on the right foot one more time. So I go right, and then I'm going to do the break. So the break, just so I can show you first, is going to go. So I'm going to do that slow now. So I go step, go, up, step, step. And I'm kind of saying it like that to get that syncopation in it. So I go step, go, up, step, step. So now let's try to put some counts to it. So I'm going to start on 8, which is a little different. So we have 4 counts of 8, and on that last 8, I'm going to start 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 and 1, 2 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7. Starting on the 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on the 8 we're going to go 8. So we're going to kind of do a little shimmy action. But before we start that, why don't we try it with the music? It's a little bit faster.
Shim Sham, come on over, I got it.
So let's try that without the music one more time. It goes 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we're going to go to the next verse. It's just going to be kind of like a shimmy. But instead, this bottom foot is going to be a full foot step. So I'm going to go 8, 1. Then we're going to switch to the other side. So it goes 8, 1. This part's going to go up, step. Okay? So a little bit faster we go. 1. So we go 8, 1. Then the other side. To the right again. Then we're going to do a break. So let's do that part again. So we just did our break from the first verse. 8, 1. And all that switching of the step is just step, heel, step, heel, step. Step, heel, step, heel, step. So da, 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 step, heel, step, heel, step. Step, heel, step, heel, step. Step, heel, step, heel, step. And then you're going to keep going with the step, heel, step action to do the break. Da, 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 da. We go ba, da, 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 da. And then we're going to go. So again, we just did the left side, or the right side. 1. Here's the break. Yeah? Actually, let me, da, 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 da. Okay? So a little bit faster. We just did the break from the first verse. We go. So that kind of sneaks up on you. Yeah? Let's try it out with the music. After we go. Now what we're going to do is spank, step, spank, step, spank, step. And then we're going to add kind of a ball change in it. So we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So every time we hit and 8, we're going to do ball change. One thing you'll kind of notice is I kind of do my own arms throughout the whole combination. So you can kind of play with it, so whatever you want. But I usually, to help myself match my feet, I go with my arms. So we just did the right side for the second time. Then we're going to do the break. So it kind of looks similar to what we did before. So let's back it up a little bit. We just did the break from then we go and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miss Tori messed up a little bit. We just did the break to get us back on the 8 count. Let's try that with music.
Shim Sham.
the beginning one more time, just without music. So starting on the 8. 8, go. Sing. Dub. Sing. 8. 8. 8. Sound good? So, let's just tack on the end, and then we'll try it with music. And then we have a little change up of things, but I think you'll be okay. So the final part is we're gonna jump out on 8. Duh. Yes, okay. So jump out, step, shuffle, ball, change. Out, step, shuffle, ball, change. Just try that for now. Out, step, shuffle, ball, out, step, shuffle, ball, change. So that's going to kind of be a little more syncopated, so you're going to go. And so you can really notice that on this part, I'm really making a loud sound on that part, because that's my first beat on the 8. 8, 1. So you're going to do that twice, so ba, da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Same break, step, go, up, heel up, step, step. I'm going to do it one more time. Out, step, break. And that's the first part of the Shim Sham. So let's try it all together. Let's go from A. So we just did A, 1. I have learned from my teacher, Gay Nardone. She teaches at UNH. So if you ever have any questions, I will be more than glad to talk about it with you. So let's try that with the music, and then we'll add on the second part. So before we add on, I just want to say a couple of things. So as dancers, we're really used to starting on that count 1. And what I'm asking you to do is every phrase we do starts on the 8. So something that helps me, Miss Tori's out of breath, something that helps me kind of get through this is I really have to count it through. And as you become more comfortable with it, you won't have to count and you'll be able to just feel it with the music. But I encourage you to really count. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Until you get comfortable. And there's plenty of videos out there too, so if this one isn't as helpful, you can always look at other ones too. So that was the first part of the Shim Sham. There's a second part and a third part, but we're only going to do the first two parts. So the second part you already know, except we're not going to do the breaks. So anytime I said break, we're not going to do it. So let's just do it slow. We go 8, 1. Now instead of doing the break, you're just going to step and boogie until the break's over and you hit that 8 count for the next verse. 8, 1. 8, 1. 8, 1. And then you break. Now this is the fun part. We're going to do the break this time. It's going to look a little different. You're going to go step, step, double pull back, and you're going to step forward, and you're going to kick the foot from underneath you and land. So I'm going to kind of clap and come out at the same time. So we go step, step, step. Yeah? So let's try that again without the breaks. We just go 8 and 1. All right, let's try it with music. So what you just learned was the Shim Sham with and without the break. Pause it and practice, go for it. So again, this is the Shim Sham. It's part of tap history, and so I really encourage you to look it up online and see all the different variations there So great job today, class. These are for my kind of more advanced taps. But, you know, if you want a challenge, go for it. Pause it as much as you need to. And remember, really stay in that plie. Good job today.